Alright. Ooh, he's practicing. There's more with a death adder. Now I got everybody moved in here. And I take them from the rooms where they live, and I bring them in all these little things of plastic. He's got this thing here. Alright. Now unfortunately I only have live, and the thing is, the problem is that they're these African soft-furred rats. They're babies and well, it's a mixture. And they just don't die, and they suffer for too long. It's terrible. So I'm telling you now, it's deeply unpleasant to see. But I don't know how else to do it. She doesn't have dead. I don't want to kill him. And I can't get my hands on the kind that I like. So it's not going to be for another week or so until I have normal ones. These are big. Hold on a second. Let's see what we got. Something easy for Mortimer. It's sad how long this takes. It really is. Sorry, babies. I need the little ones. I need a baby. This is gonna suck. Alright, you. I'm sorry, kid. I am sorry. I need you. I can't really get. I'm gonna try to do this. I don't want to hurt you. However ironic that is. Mortimer. Let's see if it doesn't. So as a camouflage predator, he's going to want him to walk past, which eventually he'll do. You would think they wouldn't, but that's why they're camouflage predators. But this is an uncomfortable position. One was a death adder, if you're wondering. They aren't called death adders because they're so venomous. Of course they are. They're in the top, whatever. But they were called death adders because they used to be called death adders. And people heard it wrong, called them death adders, because people would walk by and startle them, and they wouldn't do much. So, oh, you guys deaf? What's up? Oh. These are the fastest strikes in the world. So it's like you have to rewind. You see it, and you realize you didn't. Hey. Buddy. This is not supposed to happen. I'm sorry. I can't find you. Where did you go? Very smart. Why are you burrowing? Come here, you. I don't want you to get hurt. I'm sorry, but you have to eat. What's it first? You missed. Right? But I am sorry, I truly am. But this can't. Just. Whatever, eat. Just eat. Alright. No, I like mice, I like rats. I'm no fan of watching them suffer. I take no pleasure in it whatsoever. And the thing is, last time it took way too long. Usually it's a matter of seconds, and you can sort of see their legs like stretch out when it's a death eater. Did I say death eater? When it's a death adder eating. But last week it just took forever. I mean, like, I couldn't wait for it to end, and it didn't end. And then when it didn't end, it didn't end. And it's just terrible. Hopefully it'll be better. Who knows? That would be good if this was over. I have a feeling it's not, though. Yeah, Mortimer? Sorry, guys. Alright, well then that's good. What's up, BK? Mortimer here, the death adder, just struck at this little Asian, African soft-furred rat, and stopped moving. I don't know. I realize that's what's supposed to happen, but last week it took so long for them to die. The only one that could do it was a fertilizer. Even the Mamba had to eat it alive while it was still moving. It was terrible. What a they say, you're looking thick. Give him a twerk. Give him a twerk, baby. I think that's dead. Let's put this thing back out. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me get my hand. Next up. Next batter. Alright, good job, buddy. Alright, let's find a cobra. Ah! Alright, let's find a cobra. Alright, try. How about you? Okay. Sorry, I got old. I got old during the break. Okay. Let's see who's where. Who is Godiva? I put you in here. What's up, girl? How you doing, baby? You gotta eat, fly. I'm sorry. I know, she's so gentle. But I don't know what are you gonna do here in a case like this. I'm sorry, baby. It's gonna be one of you. I don't think I'm gonna get a volunteer. Who wants to be eaten by a diver? Might be some honor. Man, don't give me the guilt. The smallest one. Who's the smallest one? Oh, you. I hate this job. Come here. You cute little baby. I'm sorry. But I need to see you fish. I'm sorry, little baby. You're cute. But there. Boom. Eat. Hopefully this won't last long. Last week's group, they were just so resilient or resistant to the venom that nothing worked. I'm telling you, no one could kill anything. The boom flames, the rattlesnakes, the mambas, the cobras. The only one, I hope it's not going to happen again. The only one that was able to was the fertile ants, who I have prepped in that little tote thing. And no, they don't live in totes. They're in a different room. I bring them all here. And all these things, these little tote things to eat and stuff. Oh, this is getting terrible. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad she's eating, of course. Just like I'm glad when she's drinking. But I hate seeing an animal suffer. This is terrible. As I sit here filming it, why? Because it's a reality. It's going to happen anyway. People like to see it. And more importantly, because this sucks. If you're going to get into snakes, venomous or not, and you're a beginner or you haven't done anything yet, this is just what often is. Not all snakes eat dead, and you might see it being constricted or whatever, but it's certainly unpleasant. And if you like animals, if you like mice or rats like I do, it's very hard. You have no idea how many times I almost gave up this whole thing because of stuff like this. I hate this. But this is all she had this week, and I'm not killing them. I should, but I'm not. It'll probably be easier, but I don't want to. I was hoping this would be, oh God, poor thing. It's just terrible. There are people online who just love watching it. There are these groups dedicated to nothing but this. I'm not in them. I just wanted to eat. And you would think that with a venom this toxic from, a black man, what the hell is going to... come on now. So, as far as cobra, you would think that it would die faster because they have such a crazy cocktail of venoms. But it's not always like that. I'm telling you, sometimes it depends on the group of rats or mice that you get. And this lady sells me these things that just don't die. And it sucks. And I'm glad she's eating. Sorry I'm whining. I just can't stand it. I'm not the right person to do this. Alright, progress. good. All right. I got an IV going. We can let you eat, and we can get hot fudge. They just, oh God, see? I would certainly be dead. But they gotta eat, you tell me, what else are you supposed to do? We take them to the salad bar? They're carnivores, man. I didn't invent this, I hate this. But, I hate it probably more than I should. DHG Korg, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I remember you trying to get these snakes fed, but I'm not good at it, obviously. This is almost like what happened with hot fudge a couple weeks ago. He just had a small part of it, and then he had it like on its face. Oh man, I hate this so much. But look, it's true. If you're gonna get into this hobby, you need to know about this. It's just true. A lot of them will take dead. She takes dead. But this lady where I'm at in South Carolina, I'm not getting from my regular people. So I'm depending on like local vendors, and she doesn't have any that are even, everything she has is African sulfur. So it is what it is. I just hope this guy's dead. It's enough already. When they kill them, normally they use, carbon monoxide tanks. This is not hot fudge. This is Godiva. See, and they know each other. It's terrible, man. Like the Holocaust, I swear to God. Hot fudge is coming up, though. I think I put them in now. Over there. You good? All right. Enjoy. We'll be back for you. Leave her thing out. This just he has something to be transported in. You want to see hot fudge? There comes hot fudge. Let's see if we should transfer him or not. He's in blue, so he might have bad aim. Sir, Your Majesty, where'd you go? I just put him in here. Hey. Oops. Hello. Hello. You gonna eat? Yeah, you'll eat. He acts like he's all shy. He always does this. And then he acts like he doesn't know where it is, and then he eats it, and then he wants more. Blue, not blue, it doesn't really matter. Alright. I don't know how to pick. I'm sorry, guys. Just come here. I'm just doing this randomly, so sorry. Nobody wants to volunteer for this, so I don't want to volunteer for this shit either. Eat. You can't miss this. This is what happened last week, the same baloney. He'll eat it. He might take a little bit, but he'll eat it. One way or the other. He always eats. By the way, he's also a black forest cobra, but you can see he's not quite the same colors as she is, as Godiva. He's like his face is darker, everything's darker. He's a Nagiganensis, and she's a Nagimelaleuca. They're different. He was more expensive. Eat. See, he listens. Alright, that's not gonna do it, no way. Although, look, he broke the skin. Oh, I hate this. See, he got on the face again. I hate that. What are you doing? This is something new. See, it's the same thing he did last time. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm glad you made it live too, buddy. Can they breed? Yeah, of course they breed. What do you mean? Why would they not be able to breed? It's just that they don't die. Then you get this, like, oh, this is like what happened 2 weeks ago. It gets it by the face. It's just the worst thing. I gotta get these things dead. But these particular ones from this lady, they don't die. And I'm telling you, I've used African Serval a million times from so many people. And it's never like this. Never. Peaches just puts them away right away. But no one can kill these things. I'm telling you, it takes like 20 minutes. The only one that could is the fertilize. Fertilize. I think I put it over there. She does it, it works. The Mamba couldn't get anywhere. The Mamba, he knows. He couldn't kill it, and I gave him a baby, and he's pretty grown, right? And he couldn't kill the baby, so he ate it whole. It's on the video from last week, it's still moving. It's crazy. It's just crazy. He said, yeah, it's too far. I thought you were talking about you see, are you eating live now? He's going to start eating it too like this. Those are the jerks when it's dying. No, they could definitely breed. They can. I don't think it's a good idea because, his brand is worth more. It's like you want him to look like his Genesis. You know what I'm saying? Like see the stripes he's got, those white stripes going down. They're more predominant. You could see him. You wouldn't want to fade that out. People would see a Melaleuca. They would see that instead of a faded Genesis. They would see sort of a highlighted Melaleuca. Melaleuca, however the hell you say it. But it wouldn't really be a hybrid, they're just subspecies. I hope it's dead already. Now, usually I give him seconds. Meanwhile, we haven't gotten through first. Look at that first bite. You see where the puncture wounds are? That was like 1 million years ago, right? Let me tell you, when he eats, it's like he uses it the same day to grow. It's like Vitagrow. He just grows. I'm telling you, it's like having Miracle Grow on you. He grows so fast, this guy. He's so much bigger than he was yesterday. Last night he grew. It's amazing how he grows. I feel bad for these little guys, man. Look how cute they are. They're supposed to be the least cute ones. Hey, polite. Man, don't make me move. Don't be shy. You're on YouTube. You're a YouTuber. You can't be shy when you eat. People want to see you eat. You're healthy. They are different. They're different subspecies, but they're of the same species. They could definitely breed. These guys are hardy eaters, man. Not all snakes eat in blue. Most of mine do, but they're also very used to a pattern. They know when it's coming. They know almost what day of the week it is. And they look at you like, "Come on, bro. Come on. Let's start. Let's eat." And this guy before was looking at me like, "Man, it's Sunday. Come on. Can't we get our bagels? I mean, rats. Let's go, man." He really is grown. You really are. If you don't know much about snakes, that's okay. The reason they shed is because snakes grow, but their skin doesn't. They grow out of it. So that's why they shed. And this guy just keeps on doing it. He's a good snake, He's a little wild. First there was Fudge, who's a Nidus vulva, a brown forest clover, who's a sweetie, but I pawned him to get a radiator. I'll still get him back. Then there's Hot Fudge, who's nuts. Fudge is still this cute little guy. Then there's him, Hot Fudge. Then there's Godiva, who is not a Melaleuca. Then there's Mayhem, who's also Melaleuca. Who else do we have? The rest I have in Roxborough. I have a bunch of cobras. A lot. More than people realize. Everyone has something secret in the closet somewhere, right? So I got a whole bunch of cobras you'll be seeing soon. I mean, a sizable bunch, more than you might imagine. When you have a comment, it's blocked out by my share button for the first few seconds until someone else comments. So BK, all I can see is, if you don't mind me asking, what's the most you spent any one, I don't know what. Curious how expensive. You're probably asking how much are they? A few $100. You know, some go for thousands. A King Cobra could be a couple $1,000s. He was like $400-500, and a Godiva was something like what, 250-300. I'm getting them cheap though. You know, I'm getting them definitely on sale from friends. You know, I have a chat group and all sorts of platforms, and sometimes they'll ask me to shout them out in exchange for something that's free even, or discount, whatever. You know, we cop a deal. But figure a few $100. You know, you can get a Gaboon Viper for $50. You know, if you haggle a little bit. If not, what, $100? Thank you. Isn't he, man? I think he is just stunning. The black, I don't know if it's black or brown, you know, I'm a little bit colorblind, but he looks blacker than he does browner. He looks more almondy than he does pistachio, right? Look at it. Here's like when they eat the spaghetti. Strangely interesting, isn't it? When they eat and drink. Man, I love when they're healthy. When they're eating and drinking, nothing makes me happier. Happier than it should, in any rational mind. Alright, so you good with one, since you're shedding and everything? He goes nuts when he's finished. In fact, once his tongue comes out, he's gonna be nuts. You want more already? You're not supposed to want more until you gobble that down. Then he's gonna beg. Please, please. Finish it. Won't. Burp. Wait for the tongue. Yeah, chew. Once the tongue is out, boom, there it is. He's ready for more. Because that's what would happen in the wild. They would find some group of babies or something. It's not like babies want to grow up on their own so often. And they'd kill one, then they'd look for the rest. That's what they do. That's why if there are, say, 3, they'll kill not one, eat. They'll kill all 3, then eat them in a row. You know, so they don't go anywhere. Right? Tell them. You're going to have to wait. You got to wait, buddy. You got to feed everybody else. Put that down better. You want water? Yeah, there he is, begging. You got to wait. You're in blue anyway. Don't you feel blue? You got to wait. Yes. I got to feed everyone else. Just to make sure you have swallowed, sir. Work it down. Is that good? Yum. Just like a picnic. Delish. Look at it, work it down. It's so cool how they contract their muscles. You're a cool little homie. You're definitely a cool dude. Crazy in the brain, but very cool. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, I know. You know, because I know you. That'll be the day. Ooh, how rude you is. Who's rude? Like an alien, bro. Greetings from, I can't see the word. It looks like Spain. De España, Atara de España, de Barcelona, de Catalana. Dime, ¿qué pasa? Look at him with his neck like that. You're so cute, but you ain't getting more yet. I just like looking at you. See, when you first make a comment, for some reason it's getting blocked by this button on the bottom I have that says share, which probably it shouldn't do, but I'm sure it's my fault. But I can't see your comment till the next one comes. Are you going to be good? They're like, Mona Valencia, entonces, bienvenida a la independencia separatista, ¿eh? Ok. Es mi serpiente más loco, sí. Es un tío muy loco. Uy. Pirado, colgado. Mírate. Pero él es muy guapo. Sí. Él de Triana, es andaluz. De Triana, que viva Triana, es Real Betis. Ok, tenemos la persona del Barça. Uy, ¿qué vamos a hacer? Hot fudge. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Just put it back for now. I think that we need to calm you down. Alright, so here we go. Like that. Boom, 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 boom. I will give you a tour of his enclosure later if you where he lives. Not where he just eats. Alright. What? Fertilance. Let's do this fertilance. Everybody looks some more. They want these little feeding fertilance. Now this is the one. The only one that seems able to kill these things, as they should. Como Dios manda. Alright, give me a second here. This one needs a name, and I need help picking. Wow. I don't know why I give them these things, these little hides, just for going from one. They have hides just to go from one room to the other, which I know is stupid, but I just do it. Alright, so we need two big ones. You might get a smaller one than you want. Alright, sorry, baby. I really am. I need you, I think. Yeah, you're pretty big. Okay, boop. Wake up. This girl, when she wakes up, like she wakes up. You know what I'm saying? When she realizes food, she apparently is a good eater. I've only had her for, let's say, like 3 feedings worth of time. So, whatever, 3-4 weeks. The first week she didn't eat, as most don't. And then, well, you need to wake up. You have to wake up. These things are like $2. Wake up, baby. Come on, eating time. Eating time. You did your drinking, now it's eating time. Look, smell. Stick out your tongue. Stick out your tongue. You know how hard it is to hold this phone on this thing? Come on, you have to eat. We spoke about this. We spoke about this before. You wake up. There you go. You gotta wait for that. It looks good. Yum, yum. That's a hot snake. Oh. Now this one, the fertilizers, man, I believe in their venom. This is something you don't want to get bit by. If you look up fertilizers bites, you'll just get nauseous. They just, it's like a stiletto snake bite, but it goes through all of you. A stiletto snake bites you, you're gonna rot, the bone's gonna rot. With these guys, that's gonna happen throughout so much more of you. It's not so isolated. And if you look it up, you'll see this one guy, like his whole leg rotted away, and like just the bone sticks out from like the bottom of his whatever. You can see like where his foot would be. There's no foot. There's just a bone that sticks out. It's just disgusting. But on the other hand, thank God, because when they eat, it's faster, so the mouse doesn't suffer. Last week was really good. Last week was quick, as you know. I always hope it is. I don't want them to suffer. Now, do you think the mouse knows? Of course, I usually do, especially with constrictors for some reason. But these mice sometimes, or these are rats, and by the way, when they wash their face, they're trying to smell better. They clear out their nostrils. Sometimes it seems like they don't. They'll walk right in front of a death adder or whatever. But you know, I have sort of mixed views on that. Not sure yet. I've been looking at it my whole life. Alright, here's what I can see. BK, it says, speaking of stiletto, he eats something said. And does he eat the same thing? So my guess is if you're asking if he eats the same thing as them, yeah, but he kills it sideways. They have like these fangs that shoot out the side, like the direction, like, of a mustache. And then they just turn their head one way and the other, and suddenly 2 things are dead. Wake up and eat. Come on, girl. She's knocking on your door. I know you smell that. Once she wakes up, once she realizes it's there and wants it, you know, there's no going back. She goes nuts. And she's always like this. In fact, you usually have to leave her alone for a little bit. And then, while I'm doing something else, you hear like, boom. And then it's dead. But yeah, stiletto snake, he's dope. I'm getting more. I'm gonna get a bunch more. People say you can't handle them and such nonsense. Of course you can handle them. You just have to do it in a way that makes sense. You can't hold them behind the head. Those other parts of a snake. Alright, I'm gonna leave this in here. They all tend to do the same thing, don't they? One bites from the back all the time, one bites from the front all the time, one likes to be a bystander. Some are more private eaters. Alright, let's leave her for a bit. Sorry, buddy. We can go to a Mamba. Are you sure? He doesn't like to be seen. Let's put her back in this thing. And what else did I bring in here? Alright, Mr. Mamba here. This is a Western green Mamba. He's a pig. He always eats. Give me a second. Come here. Asparagus, say hi. Asparagus, you're getting your favorite thing in the world. You're getting your favorite thing in the world, which definitely is not me. We need a bigger box. Look who it is. Look who's looking for food. Oh, you too? You too? Yeah, they want these little mini feeding frenzies. Little piggies never say thank you. You can say thank you? Yeah. By eating, it's a big thank you, actually. Where's your box? Oh, I only had a new body. All I need is a new body, and then I feel fine. Seriously. Okay. Thing is, I didn't train today. If I don't train, everything gets crusty. Alright. Alright. Your turn, big boy. Where are you? Hello. Yeah, he knows. Hold on. Alright, let me try to get now this one is wounded a little bit. Bigger or smaller. I guess I'll have to put you on bigger. Alright, sorry, buddy. Alright, there you go. Eat. He always eats and he's fast. Now, this rat had... No, I own my own BJJ school. This rat had a little abrasion or something, I don't know. And so she put something on it, blue coat. And I had to do all this research to find out if it'd be okay, but it is okay. These aren't farm animals, and they all eat each other. I might have to let go of this, hurts my arm. Hang on, buddy. Hang on, sorry, it really hurts my arm. Let me just see if we can see. No, we can see. Now, this guy's a good eater. But yeah, I train BJJ every day. Babies. I have kittens that are being big babies. After this, we could do the... Where is you? We could do the Gaboon Viper, I guess. I have a lot more of my snakes that I bring down here. I have a lot in North Carolina in one place, and I have a couple hundred cobras in another place. I gotta bring everyone down. It's a whole process because I work full time and everything, and I'm busy, and there's BJJ and all sorts of other stuff. So I don't have much time to do anything with my life. And just being human, cleaning and laundry, all that the things we don't talk about. They're just time consuming, and I have to hold every snake every single day, 20 minutes each. So. Psyched to see the Gaboon. Dope. There's some videos of him I put out today. His name is Chunk. He's dope. He's cute, man. Chunk is something. He's a little baby. He's huffy, but he won't cross that line and bite. I work with him constantly. It pays off. I think they're in business here. I hope this goes fast. They can... Oh. Now, this didn't work last time, and this happened too. So the ones, oh, sorry, baby. And he ate it whole, and it was smaller, which is amazing. This is a Western green Mamba. How does it not work? A little tiny animal. Yeah, it's super focused here. This is a really good snake. Asparagus is a wild caught Western green. And at first, you could watch the first video when I first took him out the first day. And in those 15 seconds, it goes for me 7 times. For real goes for me. And so I'm doing all this dodging and stuff that I do. And that was okay. But that was the initial, you have to get past that. Like, you need to know what is my starting point. Before you can do anything, you need to know what you're working with. And so, like, that's something that, if you're going to be seriously into handling snakes, when I say handling, I mean with your hands, you have to sort of find out where that starting point is. And I'm sure most people aren't ever going to do that. But because I do it, people always ask me how to do this and how to do that. Well, one thing is, everyone thinks I have babies, and I have babies, but I have far more adults than babies, hundreds more. And with all of them, it's a question of finding out where is that starting point. It doesn't matter if it's wild caught or captive bred. None of that matters. What matters is where they are. And it can go either way. Look at Godiva. She's wild caught, but she's so sweet. Look at the Fertilands, who's still not eating. She'll eat. Why aren't you eating? She will. She will, like, suddenly eat. She's wild caught, but she's been won over. I'm the guru. Ha. I wish. I don't know what I had. I'm just busy. That's the one thing I know. Baby, stop that. I got this kitten. Look at that. Look at that foot. Look at that foot. You can't come in here. No, no. No. Get out. No, you know you don't know. Get the foot out. They're doing a whole thing. Get out. Get out. No. You're such a bad cat. Stop being a baby, you big baby. I love you. Wait, how did we get here? How this happened? It's in the water. Did I miss something? Yes. I don't know what happened. That's weird. Usually they don't get disturbed when you're moving away from them. Usually it's when you're towards them. But don't worry. This guy always eats. But again, sometimes I just like their privacy. Normally, he'll kill it and he will eat it in front of me, but he just sort of prefers that I look away. Well, let's just wait a second. I don't know how I wound up in that. People think that you could just leave snakes alone and you come in and they'll be exactly as they were when you last left them. That is so not true. You can come into any number of surprises. Any number of surprises. Anything can happen with them. People think, hey, you feed them once a week, so you clean up once a week. No. You gotta go and clean every single day. Especially, of course, they have multiple snakes. It's not like they're on the same pooping pattern. What are you doing? I don't want it. I don't want it. Asparagus is a good boy. He is. Alright, so Gaboon Viper. Unless you want to eat for us. You want to perform? See, he wants more. That's what they do. They like to kill a few at once, so I don't have to go hunting afterwards. I don't have any more. Maybe after. Maybe after. Eat. Just get started. I don't want it. It's all you, baby. I'm not giving you more yet. Not yet. Alright. Eat. It's in his water. And just by the way, he doesn't live here. This room is just for feeding and stuff. Except for him. Mortimer, I gotta move your cage back. Mortimer does live there. No one else does. We are getting low on charge. We better do the Gaboon Viper. Let me just close you. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry. When they're eating, they know they're going to be exposed because their mouth is going to be closed. And of course, they can't defend themselves. What are they going to do? Back okay? So, they like to make sure everything's okay. I just want to see if I get started myself. Let's give 1 second, then I'll go feed the Gaboon Viper. And then we're going to do seconds. I want to make sure it gets in there when it's wet. And I give him substrate, stupidly, just during the move. I just like to know they're okay. Even though it's just from the other room to here, I like to know that they're okay. It's OCD. You want me to move away, don't you? Alright. Alright. Sorry to interrupt you. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the Gaboon Viper. We need a smaller one. Okay. By the way, if you didn't know, I moved to South Carolina. Boy, that was something. So, let's move these hooks and stuff. And it's beautiful here. Storm is coming. You're good? Look at his belly. Storm is coming. So, the reason I moved here, I got a dope job. But also, the surfing. This is right next to Myrtle Beach. Hello, baby. So, I am above all a surfer and a jiu-jitsu guy. Let's see what we got in here. Babies, I am so sorry. I don't have much comfort. Let me see. Yes, you're about the right size. Slide over your head. There's just no other choice. I don't know what we're supposed to do about this. Alright. 8. Oh. So he's going to want it to pass by him. And then he's super fast. And usually they just do for some reason. He always eats. But he always waits. He was out a lot today. He did a good job drinking, that's for sure. I hate watching them eat, but I love that they eat and they're healthy. An embarrassing amount of happiness it gives me. I'm sorry, buddy. You have to go back over there and get eaten. I don't like to scare you, but just move here, baby. Go over here. I'm sorry. I hope that, they don't see it coming. They just walk past and they feel nothing. But that's a high hope. You have to go by him. Little hopper. Ooh. Come on, Chunk, does it have to be perfect, really? Look, little baby, please go this way. Please go this way, just, if you would. Oh, well, that's different. Cute little guy, huh? I don't know what this is. It looks like a seesaw. What's up, Box Monkey? Z? How you doing? The strangest things happen with snakes, The Gaboon Viper, a snake that does essentially nothing, winds up with doing piggyback with an African Serval Cat, baby. It's just weird. It's just walk in front. You have to walk in front because my knees hurt and everything. Go this way. Go this. I'm sorry to scare you. Just go that way, please. Now, Chunk, you gotta do your part. You gotta eat. He gets scared. He wants to walk in front of him. Oh, now I don't like when they're too close because a rat can hurt them, but usually when not one is this young. You gotta always be careful for that. That's the thing with live feeding. You have to be there. You can't just leave them. They have to be supervised so that the snake doesn't get hurt. That's not that. Yeah. Chunk, you gotta work with me here, buddy. He doesn't want to walk right in front of you. I gotta get more comfortable with his. Oh, buddy, you are at work today, huh? Yeah, you had your playtime and your water time. I know you're scared, but you have to eat your food. Take a wish. Chunk, don't be a baby. Now, if you would just go backwards, he would eat you. Oh, Christ. It's been that kind of a day. Where you going? Come on, it's Sunday. Means you gotta get eaten. I'm sorry. Please go this way, sir. If you would just be so kind. Sorry. Please don't go back that way. Go in front of him. Oh, Chunk, you had a chance. It's hard, when it's a snake like this. It depends on camouflage. It's much harder because they don't chase it. It's not like the Mamba. Trying to give you guys a good show. Normally I just leave it in there because inevitably it's gonna go over there. Every little baby. I'm sorry, but you have to go over there to Chunk. Let the Chunk get eaten as he needs to eat. I'm sorry. Look, I don't blame you. God knows. That's your man, huh? Weird how he's missing fur like that, huh? Yeah, you gave yourself away. I could hold it in front of him, but I don't want to hold the tail. Do I have to do that? Come on, Chunk. That's not torture me either, huh? When you hold a tail, it's hard. You gotta really, what he wants is it to be in front of him. Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Oh, sorry, buddy. This is not easy, for anybody. Go over here. Okay, go, Chunk. Do your thing. Come on, Chunk. You're right there. Oh, better than that, it's not gonna be. I'm just gonna leave it with you for a little bit. If you're not gonna eat on camera, say so now. You look shy. Again, it might be me. Usually he just grabs onto it right away. We gotta defeat the boom slang anyways. Chunk, I know you want to eat. You're just being shy. I don't want to hold you by your tail, little buddy. Just go over there. Sorry about that. Just one more chance. We'll give him one more shot. Yeah, Chunk doesn't like all this commotion anyway. Alright. I give up. Just let him be for a little bit. Let's feed up Boom Slayer. That's going to be unpleasant, I'm telling you now. How many we got? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're giving out seconds. Alright, Chunk. Alright. Our Cobras will be delighted to have seconds. Let me know who you want to see eat seconds, but let's go first. Feed a Boom Slayer. Hang on, guys. I really want you to eat, honey. You gotta be a good boy. You gotta eat. Eat for me. You did a good job before you drank your water. You're a good baby. Eat. Do it for me. Alright? I know you're hungry. It's been a week. How could you wait all week? I never know. I waited. Kill myself. Alright. Now, who do we have here? We have... you know what? Hold on. Look at this. I told you. See, you're shaking. I told you have to fertilize. You see, that's like the back wall. Most snakes shake their tush like a rattlesnake. See how her venom kills it right away? So, yeah. Always the same thing with her. Doesn't like to be seen. She'll wait, and then she'll wait for my back was turned. And we're working with crazy Chunk over here, who will probably do the same thing. They don't like to be seen, which makes perfect sense. If you were a snake, think about it. You have this giant, humongous creature in front of you, and suddenly you're biting something, eating something. Your mouth is of no use as a weapon, and that's all you got. So would you do that? You know what I'm saying? It's a smart decision. Now we have to decide if this girl gets seconds. I say yes. And I would like Godiva to have seconds because she's such a baby. We could even do Mortimer, maybe. Oh, anybody have any particular snake that want to see eat again? Hot fudge, Godiva. The boomslang, we're going to wait out a little bit. Eat until I eat. These guys are so venomous, man. This is a really good snake to not get bit by. But a sweetheart. Walking near Chunk, but not in front. Chunk will eat. Otherwise, gotta take it out. Alright, I think. I'm just watching what's going on here with the Chunk. Oh, Chunk. He's being a baby about it. You big baby. You a big baby. Bring them all back. Oh, it's such a pain in the neck. While they're here, I get to clean out the stuff in the other room. They're in their regular houses. Do something. Thank you. Let me see something here. I'm on 9%. I might have to go, guys, and come back to continue this. I'm making one with the boomslang and stuff, but 9%, not that good. Let's do that. I'm gonna hit it. I'll be back in a few. If I don't see you, thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. Current longest snake you own, and what's his or her name? Oh, I got 18-foot retig. I have Mayhem actually is pretty long. I got a bunch of forest cobras and Roxborough. They're around 13, 14 feet. Dropped my Facebook. Glad I got you on here. Not sure what that means, Tyler, but I'm glad you're here, Woody. So we only have 9% left here on the phone, so maybe we can try to feed Godiva real quick again. Then if the phone dies, hey, it dies. So let's see what's up with Chuck. Alright. Now we have these little guys, which is good for Godiva. That's good for the Mamba or the boomslang. Let me just, actually it'd be good for hot fudge. And there's this guy, if Chunk doesn't eat, we could switch. Give him a smaller one. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we should do that. You're a little big. Chunk, don't be a baby. And then I have another big one. Decisions. Well, you make progress. You really like to be watched, huh? Look at that, once we turn away. You deleted Facebook. I don't blame you. Are you in my chat group? Is this one of the towers from there? Alright, let's go with Godiva again then. Chunk, you'll be good. And if you're late, please know they don't live here. I have a billion of these things. I would never let a snake look in a tote, but some can do fine in bins. I just prefer not to. If I wanted to, I would. And I'd make no apologies, but it's just not how I do it. I'm a little OCD, so I bring them in these things, and they have their water and their hide and so on, which is really stupid. There's absolutely no need for that. But anyway, let's see if she eats again. I worry about the younger ones. And she was pretty quick about it. Hello, little baby girl. Yeah, you want more. Alright, let me just see if this is too big for you. If it's too big, to a certain extent, they realize. Let me see, guys. I think you look at it also. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Okay. And if she eats this, that'll be a good meal. That's a little bit big. But juveniles worry me. They require constant care. And you gotta do a little bit more of everything. You know, a little bit more hydrating, a little bit more with food, a little bit more everything with the babies. You know, not always as hardy as one thinks. This is a little bit big, especially as the second meal, but it's not too big. It's fine. When it comes to the babies, I'd rather be safe. Essentially, the prey item should be the size of the girth of the snake in the middle, which is not fair because she has a little rat in there. But it's okay because they smush him. You know, they smush him when they swallow her. And if she doesn't eat him, she doesn't eat him. They know, usually. So you gobble that down. All right, what do you say, Godiva? Looks interesting. I hope this doesn't take forever. You with TJ Ames. Don't take this wrongly, honestly. It's hard to remember everybody, you know. It's like, what, 40,000 people now. It's hard for me to remember who's who, you know. And so many of you guys have the same names. Like, there's like 150 Austins and there's only 200 Skylers and Tylers. So no offense, I don't remember which one you are. I'm sorry. Just being honest. But if I saw your picture, I'd remember. So you're not in a group anymore, huh? She doesn't eat as well as hot fudge, but she eats well. You know, if it's really small, she'll take two. She may not eat this one, in which case we'll give it to hot fudge, who is sort of a better match anyway, really, in terms of size. But I want you to be sure, honey. I wish I had like a pinky for her. No, I pawned fudge. I still haven't gotten them back, but I got a bunch of other snakes that are the same kind that I ordered before, you see. I don't know. He's also very happy. I visited him. Well, at least I was when I was in North Carolina, and I got to visit him. I'll be down there up there next week. You're going to have to decide, No, I got tons of cobras, believe me. You know, I worked in Thailand doing live venomous shows for over a year with the guy who was absolutely the best handler in the world. He got bitten. He died from a monocle bite. But, you know, people disgraced themselves by giving him a Darwin Award after he died. His name was Boon Pocha. And we did shows together 5 times a day. And it was good, you know. You're living in a country that's not that expensive, depending where you're living. And, you know, if you're making money from tourists, so you're making tourist-type money, but you're essentially paying, well, you seem hungry. You're essentially paying native-type prices for things, so it works out well. But then he got bitten and died on March 24th of the year 2000, and man, I was there, it was terrible. And he would not go to the hospital, you know, he's worse than me. He wouldn't go to the hospital, and he was drinking beer after he was bit, and he tried these crazy herbal remedies, things like, I'm gonna have a nibble. I'd like her to eat it, I don't. You miss? Yeah, she's not very aggressive. But, you know, she's young and he's big. If I had smaller for you, I'd give it to you. Anyway, Tyler, hit me up when you're back on Facebook Messenger. I'll know who you are. It's just here it's hard to know. People have different names and so on. He's trying. Once she gets a hold of him, if she doesn't let go, she should be okay. In this case, they can't let go. Normally they would. The ones that don't let go when they bite, those are the camouflage predators. You know, those are the... the ones that don't move much, like the Gaboon Viper, they'll bite and hold so it doesn't get away. The boomslang does it because they're accustomed to eating birds. So they'll bite and they have to hold, otherwise they'll fly away and die somewhere else, which would be, a shame. Because then there's no meal and it dies for no reason. The way snakes do things, it leads to a certain balance. It makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to do a second. Yeah, I am. A second live would be good. I'm going to have to charge the phone. If I had a small one, I'd give it to you, baby. The funny thing is, once I got these ASFs, like in the moment, then a buddy of mine in the group who lives in this town makes a post in my chat group saying, does anyone need rodents, pinkies? Alright, you might be in business here. No, she's going to have to maintain it there. It's like a jiu-jitsu move. Where are you going? I see what he's thinking. Well, they're under the covers now. You don't want to bother us under the covers. Uh-oh, the phone's dying. She's coming out. How much now do you think it'll be? I want to make sure I don't miss him. Figure, I don't know, whatever it takes. We're going to get back inside. In there. Figure a half hour. And I hate this part, I really do. But I'm glad she's eating. I wish she had a bigger part of her. So it just happened fast. But good for her. Good. Alright. Let me get off now, because otherwise I don't know if I'll be able to save the stream. We're on for an hour. So I'll be back, guys. Hang in there. I'm sorry I gotta cut this off in the middle, but I just do, otherwise the phone's gonna die. Alright, and you guys get a stay of execution. Like literally. Alright. I appreciate everybody coming. I sincerely do. I'm just not good at watching animals die. I'm really not. So, I just want to make sure that it is done. I don't want to leave alive. I got to take the mouse out from Chunk. He's still not doing anything. Alright, this seems to be the end here. It's not twitching like that. It's good. It's good for us, you know what I'm saying? Alright, folks, thank you very much. I'll be back. Figure a half hour. What time is it? So it's like 7:35, so figure 8:05-ish, give or take a minute or two.